getting used to this new group. I'm curious what that process looks like and how it's adapted throughout the season as you have gotten to learn and know these guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's just making sure that they understand that, whether it's on the court, whether it's in the film room, whether it's in walkthrough, just constant communication, getting the guys to communicate, getting them to understand, the situations that we're in, the system that we have and stuff. So I think it just comes down to communicating it as much as you can and drilling it as much as you can.
Have there been any specific points of growth you've noticed in terms of Phil and retaining things quicker and stuff like that as you go?
Yeah, from time to time. I think it's just you have to do it every day. I mean, it's changing every game. I think one of the things they do a good job of, the guys do a great job in the middle of the game when we have to adjust, getting to that as quick as possible. I think that's the other key is recognizing and how quickly you can make those adjustments in real time. So I think the growth of that over the season has been good, and the guys, they do a good job of that.
Joe, one of the unique things about this team has been that you guys are very rarely trailing by a lot or losing by a lot. It seems like you guys are in every game. Why do you think that is? If you look around the league, it's unusual to have like one or two blowouts all season. Is there something about the group or the coaching, or why do you think that has been the case?
I mean, I never thought about that, but I would imagine it's just the guys play hard. I mean, I think the guys, I think it's just a credit to them as players and take pride in playing. So I never really put too much thought into that, but if I had to guess, it'd be because of the players.
Joe, you talked about it a little bit the other night, but you guys are 13-3 when Sam makes at least 3 3-pointers. Just what does it do for your offense when he gets going like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think, as I always said, the shooting's one thing, but I think it's his defense that gets under-talked about, and I think just his ability to play two-way basketball for us makes us a better team. Allows us to match up differently, and so his ability to play both ends of the floor is more important than just making those. But obviously his offense changes the way teams have to guard us. They have to change the way they guard us off ball. It helps us create 2-on-1s in another way without pick and rolls. So yeah, but I think more than that, it's his ability to defend at a high level that's just as important for us.
What can you expect, and how do you prepare for this Nets team coming off one of the worst losses in their franchise history?
Yeah, I mean, they beat us last time we played them. So, I mean, to me, again, not just for us, but for opponents also, the last game really doesn't matter. I mean, from that standpoint, at the end of the day, it's the NBA, and the next game is what's the most important thing. So, they beat us the last time we played them. They're well coached, and they got guys that could beat you at any time. Especially on the offensive end, they got talented guys. And defensively, they're aggressive, so they're going to test our screening, test our 2-on-1s, test our decision making the entire game. So, as far as I'm concerned, that really has nothing to do with the game tonight.
Coach, what do you make of Hugo's production this season, especially for such a veteran-laden team that you guys have?
I mean, he plays hard, and I think like I said, for young players, his defensive instincts have him a little bit ahead of the game. Most guys are good on offense, but defensively, they skip a beat, and he's able to pick up stuff defensively, which allows him to play even harder because he's able to execute. And so I think that's where he's at, and he's continuing to get better.
Last one, Joe, you talked a little bit the other day about Jaylen kind of getting to know each guy individually and that being part of his leadership process this year. What does that process look like for him, as you see it, and like the way he's gotten to know new teammates in particular this year and adjust to their game?
I mean, it's just the way he communicates with them, the way he talks to them, whether it's in practice, games, film sessions, shoot-arounds. I think it's just that he understands that you have to, just like anything else, you have to communicate with each guy differently. So he takes, his pride in understanding how each guy needs to be communicated with, and he kind of does that in different settings.
How do you share that responsibility with him? Obviously, he's one of the more veteran guys here, and you're a voice of this team as well. Like you two together, kind of leading the team and communicating with guys. You both seem to have different ways to go about it. Like, how do you kind of share that responsibility with them?
I mean, we just do it in our own way. I mean, he does it in his way, but it's not, everyone, I think, on the team has a leadership responsibility. So how many, we got 13, 14 guys, everybody has a responsibility to lead. And so it's everyone's responsibility to do what their role is, and that's how they lead. And that could change in games, that could change in practices. So, and obviously, it starts with his ability to do it, but at the end of the day, it's everyone's job. So. The leadership is all of us. You got to do your job. You got to do your role. You got to communicate with people. You got to be able to hold each other accountable. You got to be able to play with the guy next to you. Just simple things.
Thanks, Joe.